Okie dokie do. I have things to do. You definitely want the center of that to be in the center of this. Even though the building itself is technically not central. The ring, you want the ring to be central. Can always paint them later. Got one tile off. Don't make a mistake there. Oh man, it's on the half tile. Wait. What? What the hell? How is that possible? I'm tripping out. Yeah, it does line up. Good afternoon. Just laying out some of the final stages of production. I want it to be lined up. I've decided that the nuclear... the factories required to build the nuclear are not really going to fit all up in this area. So I'm just going to have the final stages of... nuclear fuel rods up here, over there, I think. And the final stages of nuclear plutonium production. So I'll need to mark that one out as well. Thank God I have this now. That is a big time saver. So it's 80 divided by 2.5 is 32 blenders. 32 blenders, which is good number. Which is a great number to work with, actually. Can I? Oh, I can still only fit 2 blenders per blueprint, right? Sucks. Oh well. May as well put them in the middle then if I can only fit 2. Alright. I think I like to put my PowerPoints just on them. We're not doing fertile because that requires more uranium. We're doing the regular one. We need free enough. is that not high enough? Kinda don't like that the way it is. I really like the look of the Mark 6 conveyor lifts. Maybe we want it to come back. It's got water coming out of it too, doesn't it? Definitely going to act as a nice basic blueprint for everything else I'm going to build. Since I'm only going to be doing this once, I'm not putting in like an accurate description of exactly what's going to happen with it. For my ones that are going to be used a lot, I'll put in... Oh, fissile. Spelling it wrong the whole time. Alright, let's quickly bear our back. Hey there, D-Mac. How you doing, mate? You still on the Star Citizen train? Okay, do I want to... Hopefully you can hear me. Says my mic's working. 32. Hopefully you're not spending too much money on it. 32 blenders. So I think I'll do 2 rows. 32 divided by 2. 16. 2 rows of 16. So I think we can just go ahead and it's gonna be a bit weird if... No, it'll be fine actually. 2 rows of 16. So the middle tile is this tile. Let's just put that there. Even though I know where it is, but I just want to make sure I do. Have to just call this blender, apply, and then you have to add a new subcategory to it. Apply changes. Got all of these weird ass things that I was playing around with up here. I still need a few of them. I might actually delete a bunch of them that I'm not actually using right now. I don't need this. I don't think. No, I don't. Clear up my blueprint a little bit. Are we making plutonium fuel rods now? No. I mean, we're going to. But we are so far off that it's not funny. I went back. I opened up my old save and had a look at my Nexus footprint. I just wanted to have a look at the footprint of the nuclear setup, because this is going to be pretty much the same, roughly, with a few changes. It's massive, man. I forgot how big it is. I have, like, rubber getting made in the blue crater, steel getting made in the desert, and, like, massive amount of production in the swamp. And there's even, like, a nitric acid thing getting made somewhere else. It's pretty epic, the, just to get the, nuclear online. So no, what I've decided to do, though, in a long-winded answer to your question, Mr. 123, is instead of doing the entire nuclear plant like around here, which was my initial plan, I'm only going to do the final stages of production for the nuclear rods. So like the 84 manufacturers here, 2 sets of 84 manufacturers here making the fuel rods. And then on this side, I'll have the waste processing into plutonium, which is only 3 sets of machines. One set is these that I've laid out here. The next set's going to be these blenders, and then there's a few assemblers, and that's it. Everything else, which is the big drama to make, is going to get made elsewhere and get belted in. With the train I was going to build, I've opted to belt in the last couple of nodes. I had a big old think about it. For nuclear, I don't want to rely on trains. Even though, yes, my water is purely trains. Seems silly, but yeah. We want a bit of room here to play with. be the output. 1, 2, 3. Let's just give ourselves more room than we think we need. It's always okay to have more room and go, oh, I've got extra space, rather than going, oh man, I don't have any space to put this thingy in or whatever. That's why I'll leave this nice big gap here between the two machines, or the two sets of machines. The 2 rows of 16. Oops. I'm actually looking forward to being able to do all these factories now with the 1200 per minute belts. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 3 more blueprints. 6, 7, 8. We could do 4 rows of 8 instead of 2 rows of 16. Wait, what am I thinking here? Hold on a sec. Blender. I need 80 blenders. Divide by 2.5 is 32, so 2 sets of 16. Yeah, I've done this wrong. Foolish. I don't need that. I don't need them to go out this way many. I just need 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, and then I just copy this. What do you mean, DMAC? What about the million I had in the last playthrough? You mean, are you talking about fuel rods or something? Or plutonium rods? Give ourselves a nice bit of room in between. Do I need more? Probably not. Oh, those blueprints. So when you do blueprints, they save to like whatever playthrough you're in. I'll show you, because this is where the save files are. So they're in like app data, local, factory game, save games, whatever. You go up a file, it's got my blueprints here. So I've got one for what I'm doing here, Nexus. And all these bullshit ones that I've made here. And then this one is all my vanilla playthrough ones. So I can, and I did, I drag and dropped, I copied the AFK one. But I'm going to have all different types of blueprints. Everything I'm going to make in this is going to be a fresh one. Yeah, I don't really need to use any of the ones I made in vanilla, because a lot of them, all of them are 780 belts max. This is going to be, every single belt I use in this playthrough is just going to be a 1200 belt. Like, I'm not even going to change between any, there's no point. And that will avoid me making any belt mistakes. There may be situations with load balancing where I use a soul belt. But as far as like everything else goes, I'm just going to be 1200 belts. But yeah, doing these big factories with the 1200 belts, I feel like it's going to be like a breath of fresh air, rather than calculating all these factories off 780 belts, which becomes awkward quite a lot of time. Yeah, 1200, like, because we got our pure nodes are 1200 and our normal nodes are 600, so I can just, when it comes to like gathering nodes from all over the world, it's just going to make that process so much faster. Like every two normal nodes will go on one belt. Boom, done. Easy peasy. The belt work's going to not completely cut in half, but it's going to be nice. And then like when I'm belting in over here, just for example, we got here like 4 impure nodes. They just go on one belt. 300, 300, 300, 300, just one belt. Done. It's just going to make things real nice. And I'm just going to calculate all my blueprints off those nice numbers, like 600, 1200, and 300. There's always going to be times where it gets awkward numbers, but yeah. Alright, so that is pretty good. What mod am I using? I'm using at the moment Just Fly, it's called. It's not bad. One thing that I've noticed that it doesn't do is if I'm flying with it, because the reason I'm not using Hack Utility is because it's broken at the moment. If I'm flying with Just Fly and I hit like it won't bring me up there. See how, like, if I hit a slight slope, I'll stop. It won't let me just like slide up that slope and keep flying. It can become mildly frustrating. So I just go like dunk and get stuck on the floor here. Yeah. Yeah, it can go pretty quick. So you hold shift to go fast. If you haven't seen this one though, this is super handy. It's probably the most user-friendly I've seen for like building big platforms. It's just called Infinite Zoop. So yeah, super good. There is another mod called I don't know what it's called, but it takes away the build animation. I'm gonna that'll probably be the next one I try out. Because when you build stuff and like fly away from it, sometimes, yeah, takes a while. Alright, so now I just need assemblers. $27 assemblers divided by 2.5 is 10.8 assemblers. So I only need, let's make it 11, which is good. I can make that central as well. We can just put them along here. Right in the center. Whoops. The bigger the modded blueprint maker had issues. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to limit my amount of mods. Obviously, I'm only doing quality of life mods. No, nothing game breaking. And I don't want to have too many mods running because I don't want to cause crashes all the time. Oh man, I'm going to be able to get a few assemblers on here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Mega printers. Not sure. Every time I shift control click my power shards into a machine, it makes me nervous because the game kind of lags for a second. So yeah, 1200 belts, bigger blueprinters. I'm hoping this attempt at the Nexus project is going to be a lot smoother. I mean, I know it is going to be. And this time I'm not going to have any trains dependent on the same train network as what my nuclear factory is. So the nuclear is going to be completely... like, there's not a chance that anything can get held up. Whereas in my last one, I had the big Nexus train network with everything on it, including, like, the trains I needed for nuclear. So there was potential for things to go wrong, and they did a couple of times. It wasn't a huge deal, but yeah, I don't want to even think about it. You know what? I don't even need to do that, do I? I can just go like this. And make things quicker. Nice. Okay, that's pretty standard. I thought I already named this. Whatever. I'll just call it that. So that's 5. I need 11. I have a beam running across and looks a bit neater. Yeah, probably could do that. But I quite often use like this power pole for other stuff, like wherever and whatever. Probably right there. Excuse me. That's the central tile right there. I think. Huh, isn't that strange? It doesn't want to line up. What the friggin' heck? What is going on with that? Why won't that line up on the tiles? I need to go investigate. What has happened here? What? What the heck? That is lined up on the center of that tile. And this is lined up on the center of that tile. I don't understand. Why can't I line it up? On a tile. That's lined up on that tile. And that... Why wouldn't it do it over there? What? What the actual hell is going on? Okay, now it's lined up. Alright, whatever. That was so weird. Now it's... Yeah, it is lined up. Center of the blueprint is snapped to that machine. Yeah, I think that's what... Yeah, you're right. Because I held control and tried to snap a blueprint to the machine, not another blueprint. Anyway, this last one I'll just put in manually. Not a biggie to put one in. It's easier to build one than put a blueprint and delete the rest of the blueprint. We'll have to go like this. Maybe I just there you go. Right, so that's it for plutonium refinement. I mean, there's obviously a lot more to be done, but as far as like footprint goes, that's it for the footprint. I put this border here. It's like 11 tiles out from the center. I put that there just as a guide, so I don't want to come any closer than that with my factory. Now I do have to do one thing that's going to be a little bit tedious, if you will. Can I come just off this? Okay, so we want to be... Yeah, you want to be one tile below it. Now, I need to make a decision here. Because this is going to be a temporary... Should have saved before I did this. I have a feeling I'm going to crash the game. Let's just give that a minute. Do I want to save whilst that's happening? Because there's a bit of belt work to happen. Up here. 1 meter below that is the right height to get the belt to sit flush with the train line. I just have to make a decision exactly where I'm going to bring them down. I think that... maybe there? Is that too close? So that'll be... oh, how did I make that the half tile? Sheesh. Okay, that's problematic. Oh, it's not really that problematic. Wait. Could I have made it not the half tile? Damn it. One, two, three, four. As long as they all come down even, you'll see what I'm doing in a minute. Thinking. Bring it down like here. You know what, I'll bring it down here. What? Yeah. So we want to come out, including underneath it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles. And that's fine. And then this will be on the half tile, but it doesn't really matter because it's all going to get rid of. This. Doesn't really matter which way I go right this second. Could definitely go any which way. What? What the heck? Oh. Did I just bug the game? That is not how we want you to look, Mr. Conveyor Lift. What have you done to me? Is this one of those things I have to fly away from it and then come back? And it will be fixed? Okay. Weird. Alright, let's keep it simple and have it facing like this same way that it's going to go in. Why does that look strange? Why are you doing this to me? Did they like update the game or something? Maybe the center... Hello? Is it because it's a single... someone was saying that they're bugged. Someone was saying that the single tile... I remember seeing a video, someone was saying that the single the single, I can't use my words, the 1 meter floor holes are bugged, I think. I hope so. I hope that's what's causing the issue. We'll try it with a 2 hole. Ah, it's still doing it. Huh. Right. Well, that's something that's problematic. I can't live with that. Do I need to put... Do I need to put this on here first? Let's just delete this tile so I know which tile I'm always going to. Why is it... Oh, maybe I'm not on the half tile at all anyway. Try 5 belt, then change it to a 6. I think this might actually be... I made a mistake here anyway. I think it's actually meant to be here. Could be operator error. I'll try Mark 5 in a sec. Let me see if this was the issue. Okay, that looks better. Alright. Yep. I actually... Okay, so... When I thought that this was half a tile off here, it actually wasn't half a tile off. In fact, I should have been more careful with this. It does look like it's height-wise correct. I shouldn't have built off this, is basically. I shouldn't have built off this ring here. I won't do that again. Shouldn't matter, because I'm just putting a belt on there, and all I really need is the height to be correct. Which, hopefully it is. Should be. Did I just F that up real badly? No. That's a good idea though, DMAC. I was definitely going to try that if I didn't realize that I actually made a stupid mistake. Now, let me just check that this looks correct before I get too carried away with it. I think it does. Yeah, it's like in line with the train tracks. I think it might actually even look cool. So it should resemble exactly what this looks like, what I've done with this one. Except this one I had to run power underneath it too. And I ended up coming up with a solution over here. Good thing about this is when you come directly over the top of it, dead straight, you can't tell that there's waviness in the belt. I mean, you kind of can, but on the side, because there's nothing you can do about wavy belts on angles, it doesn't actually look too bad at all with this solution I came up with. It actually turned out pretty good, in my opinion. Yeah. Alright. So, yep. At least it's not stepped. Yeah, well, it is stepped. It's kind of what I was getting at. It's just that you can hardly see it when it's in between the train tracks like that. So these belts are going to be the waist. So coming in from all 4 quadrants will be the waist. There's 4,000 waist. No, correction. There's 3,000 waist coming from 4 different areas. What's that? 3,000 divided by 4 is 750. Which makes sense because there's 75 nuclear power plants per quadrant, and each power plant produces 10 waste per minute. And that is one of the big reasons I made 300 power plants instead of 250. So that the numbers work out better. What? Alright. Again, this is just a temporary bit of concrete. Just to get... Oh man, I got an AFK. Quick second here. Do I need all that power or just the aesthetics? You know what? I am, as crazy as it may sound, I'm actually mildly... what's the right word? I wouldn't say nervous. Concerned that I might need all of that power and more. So there's a bloke that I've been watching now called Big Beaver. And he's been doing a massive build. He's trying to use all the nodes. He has over a terawatt of power, and hasn't used all the resources in the map yet, and he's using over 700,000 megawatts. He's using over 700,000 already. So he's done the max nuclear build. So he's done 252 nuclear plants. But he has over a terawatt of power because he's also made, I believe he's made a rocket fuel power plant. So my plan for that is, I'm not too worried about it because all it will mean is I'll have to process some nuclear, I'll have to start using some plutonium rods and process the waste into fixonium. How much of that I do will depend on how much power I need. And, yeah. We'll play it by ear. That's funny, that actually... lands exactly in that thing there. So yeah, do I need all the power? I dare say yes. Yes, I do. But it's also for aesthetics, even though it's not an aesthetic-based build. I mean, it kind of is. Let's not lie about it. I do like some good aesthetics, but the whole build is not focused on that. If it turns out looking good because of the amount of stuff that I've built neatly, then that's a bonus. I was gonna just take this. I can't even get to that sign now. Take this sign and put it here. But it kind of looks good down there. In the belt. Go big or go home, it's right. I mean, at the end of the day, this is going to take me ages to finish, and it's a labor of love. Like, I don't want to like just play the game and then run out of things to do. I actually kind of hope I can finish it before they release like another game-breaking update. But I do think I will. Like, once I get rolling with it. I reckon I can get some, like, a lot done. So the waste will come out. It's not plugged in right this second, but it will be. I'll eventually, obviously, just connect this properly. I still need to delete all these connectors. Oh, I think I know the guy. 123, I think I saw the same video. No, I don't think you'll ever run out of things to do in this game. You can, there's so much. So many things you can just play around with and do. I've already got too much to do at the moment. Like, there's people that want to do dedicated servers, and I love that shit, but I am like also like kind of obsessing over this at the moment, and I feel like I get FOMO, not FOMO, but like if I'm playing with dedicated servers, I won't be doing this. And then I'll be like, oh, I'm never going to finish this. Okay. I think you know what? I think the belt looks good. Like, I think the belt Looks really good. Hell yeah, I love that. The belt actually pops off. That's perfect. That actually just... Yep. Super happy with that. I wasn't even putting the belt there to make it look good. I was putting the belt there as the way to get rid of my nuclear waste. But it actually looks sick. Happy. Very happy with the way the belt looks. Wonder how it will look with Satisfactory meets Tron. Yeah, I definitely going for the sci-fi futuristic look. All right. Let's get at least... What did I say it was? It's 4 off this thing. It's like a gap of 4. Yeah. Alright, so it's 4 off the ring, and then we bring it down. Wait, did I end up doing a 2 by thing there? I did, hey. Wait, is that what we found out? Did we find out that it was the... Or I just had it in the wrong spot? I'm gonna keep them just 2, just so they're even. And because I remember somebody saying that they were bugged on the singles, I'm just not gonna use it. I know the 2 works. Let's put that out to there for now. See you, D-Mac. Have a good one, mate. Oh, does that come through? Don't come through. No, don't do that. Don't make me do things. Don't make me adapt to the environment. It's gonna make me adapt to the environment, isn't it? We'll see what we can do about this later, but they cannot be removed, unfortunately. Guess I could build this whole thing higher? I don't know. We'll see when we get there. Let's just save it before I do this massive long... Why am I flying around with the bloody torch on at night time? And the reason I put it at night was to see what the belts look like at night. So many tasks that I need to do that I have in the back of my head. But just for the nuclear, like I gotta add the trains, connect the pipes. That's a big one. Connecting the pipes. Oh my word. Do these belts that I'm doing now. Got to connect all the belts for the nuclear plants themselves and all the power cables for the nuclear plant as well. And I have to obviously build the nuclear facility, that's a big one as well. See if I can crank the speed up. Oops. Alright, that's 2 quadrants done of the waste belt anyway. Righty-o. Don't think I'm going to do the other one right this second. Do I want to put the trains in? What shall I do next? Shall I put the extra 8 trains in? No, wait, it's not 8 trains. It is, yeah, it's 8 trains for these 2 quadrants. Hold on, let me think about that. No, it's 16 trains I need to put in. 8 trains for this quadrant, 8 trains for that quadrant there. I can put those trains in and get them running. Or I can start working on this plastic and rubber factory, which I planned out today. Well, I didn't. I calculated the numbers for it anyway, as far as planning goes. I have enough oil here in these 3 oil nodes. Where's the third one? There, 1, 2, 3. To make, I've got it written down. Need to make 840 plastic and 1760 rubber. And then once that's done, it's all the rubber and plastic needed for this nuclear build anyway. You're usually a lurker, but trains. Okay? One person has said trains. Looks like it's going to be trains. Which is fine by me, because it all needs to get done eventually. I've been putting off the trains because I'm a bit nervous about it not working. But essentially the rubber factory is going to be these 3 nodes here getting turned into heavy oil residue, and then from there turning into diluted fuel, and then using the diluted fuel to do the back and forth method with the residual or whatever you call it, to make a whole bunch. And I'm gonna need to use a lot of this water here too. But yeah, all right, trains it is. All right, so we need, first of all, to find my temporary train on this network, which is here. We'll pause him. Where's he going? He's going to South 2. Okay. South 2, which is this one in the grasslands. Alright, that's fine. He's going to come over this way. We can start putting him in. And we'll catch him when he goes past and turn him off and change his name. Alright. 1. This is the bit I was kind of dreading too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then 1, 2, 3. That's one train out of 16. J-Freeze. I was very impressed with your factory tour video. I've been lurking over the past few nights. You're cracked at this for real. Very entertaining. Oh, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, I like to play vanilla, but I also like to attempt to do massive big builds with mods. But none of the mods I use are going to be anything but quality of life. So my big builds, they need to be achievable in the vanilla version of the game. Turn off self-driving on this guy. And let's just leave him there for now. I could probably get him a bit closer. Yeah, if you like the really big builds, I did try a really big build in early access, which I had to abandon because of all the changes. But I did a few decent videos on that. If you are interested in that sort of stuff, it's under the Nexus, I called it, which is this now still, but this is Nexus 1.0. Alright, so a total of 16 trains, 2 are built. 2, 3. I have to count out loud, because otherwise I might miscount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3. Like, even if I'm not streaming, I'll count it out loud. Oh, I need to add signals as well. There's no signals on this track. It's not a big deal either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3. How many hours do you have estimate total hours across all saves? About 3,000. I worked that out just by looking at like the hours on the save files I have, I guess. I wasn't counting these carriages. But also, yeah, so when I first started playing the game, it wasn't on Steam. So I played on Epic. And I got about, I don't know, at least 1,000 hours in on Epic, and then it came out on Steam. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 2, 3. Yeah, 3,000. Look, when you think about it that way, you're like, oh man, I could have done something better with my life. But it's what I do as my leisure activity. So whatever. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. Don't think that connected. It didn't. 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3. I mean, some people come home from work and just like watch TV shows and stuff. Like, they'll like quote unquote binge watch a series or whatever, and like that's completely acceptable. But, you know, gaming, if you spend hours gaming, it's not as acceptable apparently. Like we have in Australia, like Test cricket is like really popular, and when the Test cricket's on, people sit around for hours and hours and watch that, and that's completely socially acceptable to do. But if you're gaming, then yeah, it's not so much. I did not count these again. Only 60 hours, but yeah, it's, dude, I was super hooked. I play a lot of games, and not many games have like got their hooks into me like this one has. And I'm always jealous of like people that start playing for the first time, because you get to like experience it all for the first time. I always recommend people to play vanilla first though, but you know, that's just whatever. Personal preference. Terraria is a sick game too. I played that. Probably not as much as I've played this, obviously, but it's a great thing. When you look at Elon Musk, his primary leisure activity is gaming. I've listened to a few podcasts with him on. He's talking about gaming, and he loves it. He's actually one of the top 20 in the world at Diablo 4, apparently. Right, how many trains have I got? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? I've only got 7? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 1, 2, 3. You're almost done with phase 4 with no mods, or you think you're going to go start over once you complete phase 4? Yeah. I've said it before, but when I first started playing, there wasn't even any zooping. I started playing an update 2. There was no pipes, no liquids, but there was no zooping at all, and every single tile had to be clicked. You don't know what it was like, man. Alright, so what is my naming convention here again? On my trains, N dash number letter. Okay. Alright. I think we just start them off, and then I build more. How many have I got? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Damn the good old days. I may as well just put all the trains on, right? And then name them and set them in motion. I think that's what I have to do. Okay, so for anyone that's like super worried about the trains, these 16 trains doing the northern quadrant and the eastern quadrant should never ever affect each other. They're on completely separate, even though they appear to be linked, which they are technically linked. The spiral is not. There's 2 separate spirals here. So all the trains coming for the western and the southern quadrant will come up here and go these 2 directions. They should never interfere with these trains that are already running. So for anyone that thinks like I've already got 16 trains on this network and I'm adding another 16, it's 2 separate networks that appear to be connected, which are connected, but not really. Northeast is a network and southwest is another network. 16 trains on each one. What could possibly go wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3. That's 1 out of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, back in our days, we don't have dimensional storage. We do it all by hands, yeah. I pretty much have gone like from the start. My very first playthrough was like spanned through update 2 to update 3 was vanilla. And then my next playthrough was like modded. And then after that, I did another complete vanilla playthrough. And then I pretty much just went 1 modded playthrough, 1 vanilla playthrough, 1 modded, 1 vanilla. I really do enjoy the vanilla aspect of the game and all the challenges that come with it. But then I really do enjoy building like as big as possible. And like, you know, I don't need to prove to myself that I can go around the world and collect every single hard drive again. I don't need to prove to myself that I can build a massive ass platform, you know? I don't need that. Those are just time sinks now. But it's definitely fun doing it. What? Yeah, 1, 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3. Should be 3. Should be 3. Yeah, it only shows the front bit of the train, which is good. Also, there's a weird bug, and it's got nothing to do with mods, because I noticed this in my vanilla playthrough. Sometimes the trains turn green. It's weird. So that's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 2 and 3. Once Vatan. How you going, mate? Is it Vatan or once Vatan? I don't know how to say it. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can work backwards from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3. Thanks, mate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3. How have you been going, Mr. Once Vatan? Hope you're well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3. Who would have thought that, like, putting trains on a track would be a monotonous task? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3. How many have I got now? On this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3. Alright, hopefully I've correctly put the right amount of carriages on all of those. Then I don't have to mess with them anymore. One thing I've definitely learnt to do after playing this game for too many hours is to be patient and not expect things to be working straight away. Expect there to be issues. And that way you're not going to get upset when there's issues, because you're just expecting them to be there. And then you don't get sad about trying to fix it. It's all part of the game. Alright. So we need to go, let's just do our west and south. So we'll go west 1, south 1, west 2, south 2. Might even just quickly write these down real quick so I don't have to like, and then I can just cross them off my notepad. So I need west 1, A, B, C, D, and then I also have west 2, A, B, C, D, Then I have South 1, A, B, C, D. And I have South 2, A, B, C, D. Don't mind me, I'm just writing this down on a notepad in front of me. That way I can just name the trains and like cross the names off as I set them off. Alright, so we'll go west. How am I naming these? Yep. Wait. Yep. -1 A. Enter. And you're gonna go hell, we'll try send them. Oh, I don't have any. I need to put a bunch of train signals in too, so this is gonna screw with it. Hold on. I want my western stations to go to 1 and 2. And my southern trains to go to... Hold on a sec. Let me write this down. Because it's confusing. I know it's simple, but it's also confusing when there's so many different trains. And you don't want to mess this up. So it's going to be... These are going to West 1, and these are going to West 2, and these are 3 and 4. Okay. Alright, I got my notepad. So this guy is going to go to here, and then West 1. Cool. No changes. Turn on. I've done that one. Now we do West 2A. Just check that I made that train the right name. West 1A, now we do West 2A. West-2A. Timetable. You want to go to Water 2 and West 2. Save changes. Turn on safe driving. I've done that one. West-1B. You're going to go to Water 1 and West 1. Alright. Tick that train off. They're all going to jam into each other, and I need to put more signals on the track, but I'm just setting them off anyway. It's fine. So now we're going to do West 2 -2A, sorry, B. You're going to go to here to get the water, and then West 2. Save changes. Turn on self-driving. Tick. West 2B. Now we're going to do West 1C. Yeah. West-1C. And you're going to go to Water 1. Water 1. Nope. Not that. West 1. That could have been catastrophic. So I've accidentally put one of these trains on the other network. That's not good. Alright. See, now that I just made that mistake, almost, I'm worried that I've made a mistake on this train. Westwater, no, he's good. Alright, so I just did West 1C. Now we need to do West 2C. Which train is this? West 1C. We need to now do West... Is that really how long that train is? What? What the heck's happened here? I'm really hoping that that is a visual bug. Alright. Alright, we're going to do West 2C anyway. West-2C. And you're going to go to Water 2 and then go to W2. Save changes, turn on. He's actually going to drive away. Tick that one off. Now we do West 1D and West 2D. West-1D. You're going to go to Westwater 1 and West 1. Okay. Now I do West 2D. West dash 2D. Go to Water 2 and West 2. Save changes. Turn on self-driving. Alright. That's those 8 trains done. Now, why'd you go and make me do trains? Why'd you make me go and have to do trains? Have I got enough signals here? Yeah. Oh, this is the one that doesn't have any signals on it. Okay, let's see if we can get a few signals on. Oh, it's going to be hard with the trains actually there. Oh. Can I do it from underneath? Oh, okay, we're good. One there and... It's definitely not an exact science, but we just want to put them reasonably spaced out. Maybe like one here. Come on. Why won't it let me put it there? It's because the train is there. Oh, there it goes. And then maybe just another one, I don't know, here. Alright. Definitely want to save that. Do not fancy doing that again. Alright, now I very much expect these trains to get all jammed up for a bit before they sort their shit out. Alright, you're going to be our South-1A. And you're going to go to our water 3. Oh, let's get rid of that and that. And our south 1. And then it's odds and evens matching. Save changes. Yeah, I know that they're blocked. That's fine. Okay, that's our south 1A done. Tick that one off. Now we do our south 2A. South dash 2A. Whoops. And you're going to go to our water 4 and then to our south 2. Save changes, turn on. What happened? Oh, I didn't turn it on. Okay. Good, tick that train off. 6 more trains to set in motion. And we do south dash 1B. And you're going to go to our water 3 and then our south 1. Save changes. Turn on. South dash 2B. Water 4, south 2, turn on, turn on. Good, tick. 4 more trains to go. Alright. South dash 1C. It's going to go to water 3 and south 1. Save, turn on. Tick. Now we're going to do south 2C. South dash 2C. Water 4. South 2. Save changes. Turn on self-driving. 2 more trains to go. Wait, am I missing a train? Oh no, it's there. Alright. South dash 1D. And you're going to go to water 3, south 1, save changes, turn on. Exit train. The last train, south 2D. South dash 2D. And you're going to go to water 4 and then south 2, save changes, turn on self-driving. Alright, okay. Saving that. Now, that train's gonna move, that train's gonna move. We've collided. Oh, man. That's okay. Do not panic. Do not panic. Do not worry. It's not pathing because I think this one is messing things up with this glitchy animation here. So hopefully I can manually drive this train down here. Come on. Alright. I might just tell him to turn on self-driving again. Okay, let's re-rail this catastrophe over here. What has happened here? Wait, is this the one that died? Re-rail train. Okay. Turn on. Okay. Did this one crash as well? Yep. Okay. Turn on. Alrighty. Are we moving? No, we're not. What we need to do is... Actually, I think I need to drive this one manually through there. Oh. Alright, let's... Oh, that guy's going now. Sure. Let's just let him do that. Wait. Oh, shit. Hopefully we can make that guy stop. Stop! Oh, he went. Now we have to stop. Look at the glitchiness happening. Right, let's try get through there. Because this will hopefully free up those other trains. I hope that doesn't crash there. Okay. Let's turn on self-driving and hop out of this train. Now that's going. That's good. That's going. As long as this one starts moving soon, it'll free up this pathing signal here, I believe. It looks like this pathing signal is working actually, which is good news. What are we waiting on over here? What's wrong with this guy? I haven't turned him on. Oh, he's not even named. What the heck? Hold on. Wait, what's going on here? I didn't name that train. Fuck. Okay, hold on. I ticked... Alright. Okay. Alright, we want our western trains. I have 1 A, B, C, and D. I have 2 A, B, C, and D. What is this train doing then? Did I make too many? Did I make too many? I hope so. Then I just delete a train. A west, 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, 2A, 2B, 2C, 2D. Okay, south, I have 1A, B, C, and D, and I have A, B, C, and D. I think I've got an extra train on the track. I think I have an extra train on the track. I hope. Because this guy is not named. Maybe I built one too many trains. That would be the ideal situation right now. Nah, I definitely named all of them. Well... Shit. I'm gonna delete this anyway. It says I've got... By the way, can we just take a quick little peek at my power line here, which is dead straight, which means, and then I haven't looked at it this whole time, that my water throughput is good. That is the main priority here. Now, that you will notice, and I've said this many times, you'll see little tiny glitches in it, but that is a glitch in the game. And look at it, the glitch is actually going up in power. Look at that. I'm getting 26.3 megawatts given to me just as a glitch. It's the strangest thing. I haven't checked the forums or anything about whether that's like a known popular thing that people are talking about or not. Alright, so if I go to timetable... Actually, I'm just going to save the game real quick. Okay. How many trains are there? Does it say? Is there like a total amount of trains? Because there should be 32. I've only got 75 of these running so far. I don't know if you've seen what I've done, J-Freeze. I've just spawned some nuclear fuel rods in and some storage for the waste because I'm not legitimately running this world on power yet. I am, in a way, like I don't have the no power cheat on. But I am running my, what would I call it? My eastern quadrant of 75 nuclear power stations. I can go over there and have a look at it if you want me to. But I can check the power grid from here and I can tell that none of my power stations are coming offline, which means that all my water throughput is good. Okay, that one's starting to move. And look, there's no exclamation marks on the map about trains. I wouldn't mind seeing a few more up here. They need to space themselves out a bit better, but they will. You just let them run and they'll work themselves out eventually. I hope. Now this spiral is going to start looking pretty crazy soon. Because now I have both of the now I have both of the train, like both of the spirals. Do I plan to activate all of the reactors? Hell yeah, dude. What do you think I'm doing here? What do you think I'm like? Of course. That's the plan. That's going to power the world. 300 of them. So, with the 2100 uranium in the map, you can run 252 nuclear fuel reactors. I have 300, but I plan on using summer sloops in my final stage of production to boost up the numbers to be able to run 300. I could do more, but 300 is the number that works out very well. If you haven't seen what's happening here, this is the beast. Dropping off the water and spreading off to 75 reactors in this quadrant, and then repeat that another 3 times, and we have 300 nuclear power plants. Right now, I have spawned in... This is just to test the throughput of the water. I have spawned in the nuclear fuel rods. And then down at the other end of this quadrant of 75, I have just a literally storage. Alright. So, just so I can run the thing. just so I can run it and test the water throughput. But it will all be running legitimately once it's online. Once I have the nuclear power online, nuclear fuel rods online, and the plutonium processing plant online, it'll all be running legitimately. So for now, I cheat in the spawn in the fuel rods to test it while I'm getting it up and running. But this is starting to look pretty nice. Might just leave it there while I take a quick AFK. Back. Yeah, you saw me do some piping. Tedious? Yeah. I mean, look. Even with mods helping you out, some things are still a grind, but it's all part of the part of the game, I guess. I do wonder how this guy's going to go taking off on a slope. That is a slow start, my man. You are struggling. Kind of want to sit in it and see what speed it's going. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. He's getting there. I could, if this doesn't work, right? If this doesn't work, he's getting up there, 35, 36. The only problem is every time a train stops down there, there's two things I can do. Definitely don't want him to not go because this other train's on there. Come on. Okay. I don't want this guy to stop. Oops. Wandering Zimbo. Hey, dude. You caught you on live. Love your streams. Do you know when Satisfaction, if at all, is coming to Xbox? Appreciate that, man. Thank you. I don't. I honestly, I like the fact that Coffee Stain has decided to bring it out on console. It's great that it really opens the game up to people that don't have PCs and things. But I couldn't imagine playing this on a controller, man. To me, it's not a controller game. But if I had nothing else to play it on, I would. And yeah, you could totally have fun as well. Especially like multiplayer. Yeah, it probably could be quite fun. But I don't know when it's coming to console. We seem to be okay. As in, like, I'd like to have more trains up here, clustering up here, rather than them all clustering down here. But I have a feeling that with the trains, they tend to just work themselves out after a while. I think. They are looking like they're blocking up on the spiral. This southwest train network, it's probably going to take a little bit to work itself out. Fair, you may have to invest in a PC then, because this game looks so addictive and crazy fun, making epic builds like this. Yep, you are right, dude. It is super fun. It is a great game. If you haven't played it yet, yeah. Yeah, no, I keep saying to people, if you're going to play it for the first time, I recommend just play the game through, like, vanilla. Play it without mods. Like, appreciate, like, every, like, facet of the game. The challenges that come with playing vanilla and all of that. Yeah. But hey, at the end of the day, you just play however you want to play it. I probably had about 700 hours in the game. Oh, I don't know, maybe like 400 in the game before I used mods. I feel like we're doing okay. How does my sneaky little train tunnel look? How many nuclear plants have I got online? I have 75 of them running at the moment, so 1/4 of them, 1 quadrant. I could run them all. Well, once these, no, actually, what am I talking about? I need to do the pipe work. So I think the next thing I'll do maybe is the pipe work. It's a bit of a tedious one, the old pipes. There's just no way around it. It is a tedious one. A whole lot of piping is necessary. I'll try to do that sort of stuff off stream, I guess. But I don't really know. Really, I don't really plan to. It's a whole lot of this. And then a whole lot of piping. Oops. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it for this evening. It's a Thursday night and been on for a couple of hours and I don't usually like to play for too long. Looks dream-worthy, the piping. Yes. Yes, it does. I'm glad you appreciate it. It is nice. It is nice to look at, isn't it? So if you have a look here, the connectors are all on. All the pipe connections are on. I will delete those using the map editor or the calculator map. And it will look even juicier. All of this needs to be fixed up. This section I actually have. Oh, you're off to work? Yep. See you, mate. Have a good day. And I'm about to sign off for the night anyway. Don't want to push it too hard. I have work tomorrow as well. But I'll leave it there. Happy with the planning. Got a lot of planning done. Imagine not having straight build mode for pipe work. Yeah, I know. We are getting it though, apparently. Battle Gurk. See you, J Freeze. I'm out of here. Have a good day, evening, or whatever it might be.